We're so excited to be chatting with Anne and Lance from the Chilton team. We haven't seen people in forever. We're in quarantine.
Yes. It's a good way to see it.
You.
You're still not seeing us.
Yeah.
Now, these are some strange times. How are you guys doing?
Good. We're in separate rooms. It's all good.
We're self-isolating within our isolation. We're doing fine. You know, a lot of what we do, we've migrated in terms of our work to the digital platform like we're on now. So when we visit people, we visit them this way. We visit them via Zoom or FaceTime or what have you. You know, we've sort of had to reconfigure a huge chunk of our processes to be done without being face-to-face with people. But it's almost as if real estate was built for this, because it's been pretty straightforward to process. People are still getting used to it, but yeah, so far so good.
So, like you said that you kind of switched the way that you do things. How, like literally, like how would you do an open house?
Right, good question.
Virtually.
So yeah, you've heard of FaceTime. I confuse FaceTime. Facebook Live. Yeah. So Facebook Live is the platform that we're using in real estate for virtual open houses. So you put a notice up that you're going to be at such and such a property at 1 o'clock on Saturday, and then you invite people to come and watch. And so you can interact with them at the same time. You can walk them through the house, and they can say, "Hey, is that a granite counter or is it quartz?"
Oh,
it's kind of like old times. You guys remember we used to go through houses last summer and take you for a tour, and it was all Facebook Live, and questions would come in, and it's the same idea for sure.
Little did we know that we were rehearsing for a pandemic, but there you go. So that the technology is working. And we also have 3D tours, a technology called Matterport, which allows people to control their own walk through a home. We can put a link to it somewhere here. And that allows them to go through a home at their own pace. So when people call for a showing, we say, okay, great, we can do that under certain stringent conditions. But first, take the Matterport tour and make sure it's really, you know, something that you're very, very interested in. And if that is the case, then we can set up showings. But those showings are all done with protocols, right? Everyone's got gloves on. Everyone's wearing a mask. Where'd mine go? It's here somewhere. And we make sure that they're symptom-free. We have forms that they fill out and all that kind of stuff. So safety is job one here for sure.
So that was my number one concern. Say if I were to sell a house right now, was how do you do the home inspection? But that can be worked out as long as everybody's really careful.
Absolutely. So the home inspectors are going in with probably even more protection devices, like a whole suit kind of idea. The buyers or sellers aren't necessarily there. It's only one person in there, and they'll give the report. Some of it can be done by FaceTime, so the people can be in a different location. But essentially, it's just that one person going in and taking great care to manage their touch points.
Yeah, and wear gloves, of course. And yeah. And then when people want us to go and see a home to give them a market value assessment, a similar sort of process applies, right? We ask the homeowner to leave, and we go in by ourselves, gloves and masks, of course. Don't touch anything that you don't have to touch, like open the door and close it pretty much is where we go, just so we can see the property up close. I mean, we'll do the virtual tour as well. You can walk us through your house with your phone, and that's okay too. Again, it's just a amplification of what we're doing right now as a society, which is keeping apart from one another, which is pretty weird, and we're all adjusting, but we're able to do it.